If you're wondering which Dolby Atmos soundbars are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Samsung HW-Q930C. This beast is like the soundbar equivalent of a Swiss Army knife. January 4th, 11 channels. Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, and even HDMI 2.1 for gamers. The sound is massive, immersive, and detailed enough to make you feel like you're in the middle of an action movie. But let's talk about that tiny dot matrix display. It's like trying to read a text message through a keyhole. Also, the occasional bass crackle might remind you of a popcorn machine. Would I buy it? Yes, because it's like having a home theater crammed into one sleek package. Sony HT-S2000, this compact 3.1 channel soundbar punches way above its weight class with surprisingly big Dolby Atmos and DTS:X sound for its size. Dialogue clarity? Chef's kiss. Bass? Not bad for something this small, but Bluetooth-only wireless streaming feels like Sony's way of saying Wi-Fi? Never heard of her. Oh, and no voice assistant support, you're on your own there. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I were on a budget and wanted decent sound without all the bells and whistles. Sony HT-A7000 Premium 7. 1.2 setup with solid sound quality and room correction features that make it feel like you've hired an audio butler to optimize your living room acoustics. It's balanced and neutral for most content, but let's be real, the low bass is as disappointing as soggy fries. And while it supports Dolby Atmos, the surround performance is underwhelming. Those up-firing drivers are more meh than magic. Would I buy it? No, unless I was really into tweaking EQ settings every time I watch something. Sonos Beam Gen 2. Compact, sleek, and smart. This 5.0 channel soundbar handles Dolby Atmos surprisingly well for its size, using clever processing instead of dedicated height drivers. The soundstage is spacious and clear, but let's not pretend it can compete with systems that have subs. It's lacking that deep rumble that makes explosions feel real. Also, no remote control. Sonos expects you to use their app, which can be finicky at times. Would I buy it? Yes, for small spaces, or if I wanted an easy-to-use system with great streaming capabilities. Samsung HW-Q930C. This soundbar punches above its weight with crystal-clear vocals and rumbling bass that'll make your neighbors question their life choices. Dolby Atmos effects are decent, but let's be real. Without rear speakers, it's like trying to build a castle with half the bricks. Also, no 4K at 120 Hz pass-through? Come on, Samsung, it's 2025. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's good for smaller rooms, but feels like a compromise for true Atmos enthusiasts. LG S95 QR. This beast delivers colossal sound with its 1.5 channels, making action scenes feel like you're dodging explosions in your living room. The subwoofer and rear speakers are solid, but the height channels sometimes feel like they're phoning it in. And at $1,500, it's not cheap. Your wallet might cry louder than the soundbar itself. Would I buy it? Yes, if you've got a big room and an LG TV to match, this is a killer setup. Sennheiser Ambeo Max. The sound quality is jaw-dropping, like having a full surround system crammed into one massive soundbar. But the app? Absolute trash. Connectivity issues galore, and the subwoofer hums louder than your fridge. It's also huge, so if you've got a small space, good luck fitting this beast in. Would I buy it? No. The sound is amazing, but the headaches aren't worth the price tag. LG S95 TR. This flagship soundbar creates an immersive sound dome that rivals commercial cinemas, perfect for movies and gaming. But those height channels? Meh. They don't quite deliver that wow factor you'd expect from Dolby Atmos. Plus, the remote is so basic it feels like LG forgot to finish designing it. Would I buy it? Yes, it's pricey, but worth it if you want top-tier surround sound without a traditional home theater setup. Bose Smart Soundbar 600. This little guy packs a punch with Dolby Atmos and up-firing speakers, making your living room sound like a mini theater. Dialogue clarity? Chef's kiss. But let's be real. Its bass is about as deep as a kiddie pool, and it only has one HDMI port, which feels like a cruel joke in 2025. Oh, and no DTS:X support? Come on, Bose, don't make me choose sides. Would I buy it? Yes, if you're on a budget and love compact soundbars that won't shake your walls but will still sound great for movies and TV. Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar. This is the Smart Soundbar 600's bigger sibling that went to college and learned some tricks. It features AI dialogue mode for crystal clear vocals and Adapt IQ to fine-tune sound based on your room. But while it excels at spatial audio, the bass still feels like it's holding back, more of a polite handshake than a chest-thumping hug. Plus, the treble can get piercing enough to make you wince during loud scenes. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's great for dialogue-heavy content, but if you want cinematic bass without buying add-ons, look elsewhere. Sony HT-A3000, Sony's entry-level Dolby Atmos soundbar, is like that friend who tries really hard, but just doesn't quite get there. It uses virtual surround processing to simulate height effects because it lacks up-firing speakers. The result? Decent immersion, but nothing mind-blowing. The bass is okay-ish, but don't expect your couch to rumble during action scenes. On the plus side, it's affordable and upgradable with optional subwoofers and satellites. Would I buy it? No. It's good for casual viewers. But if you're serious about Atmos, save up for something better. Samsung HW-Q930C. Now we're talking. This 1.4 channel beast comes with rear satellites and a subwoofer that'll make your neighbors hate you in the best way. The Dolby Atmos performance is stellar, with sound effects flying over your head like fighter jets. But here's the catch. Music playback can feel a bit bland compared to its movie prowess, and the treble might be too sharp for some ears. Would I buy it? Absolutely. It's pricey, but worth every penny if you want immersive surround sound without building a full home theater. Hisense AX5125H. This soundbar is like the underdog that punches above its weight. With a 1.2 channel setup, it delivers real Dolby Atmos surround sound that feels immersive and punchy, all for under $350. Dialogue clarity? Spot on. Bass? Controlled and weighty. But the satellite speakers sometimes feel like they're trying to keep up with Usain Bolt during loud scenes, and there's no Wi-Fi or app for EQ adjustments, just a basic remote that screams budget. Would I buy it? Yes. If you're balling on a budget and want real surround sound without breaking the bank. Samsung HW-Q930C. This one's got power, 360 watts of it, and a 1.2 channel setup that fills your room with sound like a rock concert. Dolby Atmos effects are convincing, bass is deep, and dialogue is crystal clear. But it's not winning any beauty contest with its industrial gray design, and if you're into music, rivals like Sonos Arc might have the edge. Also, no 4K/120s pass-through for gamers. Ouch. Would I buy it? Maybe. If movies are your jam and you don't mind skipping some gaming perks. Sonos Arc. The Sonos Arc is the Beyoncé of soundbars, sleek, stylish, and a performer. Its 0.2 channel setup delivers room-filling Dolby Atmos with impressive clarity and detail. The soundstage is wide, vocals are crisp, and it adapts to your room like it's got superpowers. But no subwoofer or rear speakers means it's not as bass-heavy as some competitors. And Bluetooth? Forget about it. It's AirPlay only. Would I buy it? Yes, if you want premium sound and don't mind paying $800 for an elegant experience. Polk Signa S4. This soundbar is like the cool kid who doesn't try too hard. At $400, it's 1.2 channel setup gives you Dolby Atmos effects with up-firing drivers that simulate height pretty well. The bass is punchy but not earth-shattering, and dialogue clarity is solid thanks to its voice adjust feature. However, no Wi-Fi or surround speakers means it's not as fancy as others in this list, more of a set-it-and-forget-it vibe. Would I buy it? Yes, if you want an affordable upgrade from your TV speakers without going full home theater. Vizio Elevate P514a-H6. This soundbar is like a party in your living room, thanks to its rotating speakers that literally throw Dolby Atmos sound around the room. The bass is so powerful it might shake your neighbor's teeth loose, but the dialogue clarity sometimes feels like it's stuck in a bass-heavy fog. And those wired rear speakers, they're like that one friend who refuses to go wireless. Annoying but reliable. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you love booming action scenes and don't mind tweaking settings constantly, this could be your jam. Sennheiser Ambeo Soundbar Plus. This soundbar is like the nerd of the group, super smart with its auto-calibration and Ambeo 3D tech that makes sound feel like it's hugging you. The bass is subtle at low volumes, but packs a punch when needed, though it might leave bass heads wanting more. Also, no HDMI 2.1 pass-through. Come on, Sennheiser, it's 2025. Would I buy it? Yes, it's pricey, but worth it for audiophiles who want cinema-quality sound without cluttering their space. Vizio M512a-H6, a budget-friendly Dolby Atmos setup that punches above its weight. The separate surrounds and up-firing speakers create a decent immersive experience, though the bass can get overly enthusiastic, like an intern trying too hard to impress. No app or Wi-Fi support feels like a missed opportunity in this connected age. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you're looking for solid Atmos performance without emptying your wallet, this is a good entry-level choice. Sonos Arc Ultra. The Arc Ultra is like the overachiever sibling. 1.4 channels of Dolby Atmos magic packed into one sleek bar. It's got improved bass and crystal clear dialogue, but no DTS support and no HDMI pass-through make it feel a bit like a diva demanding EARC exclusivity. Also, if you want true surround immersion, you'll need to shell out for extra speakers. Would I buy it? Yes. It's an all-in-one powerhouse for those who want simplicity with premium sound quality. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the Dolby Atmos soundbars for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.